Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter! That's me. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Review stuff, and I'm back for another review, and I am excited about this. I didn't really know what to do with these buns. These buns, you better watch out for these buns. I didn't know what to do with these buns right here. So, because we don't have any room in the pantry, and I didn't want to put them in the refrigerator, and so I was like putting all this stuff in the storage bin in the garage, which is where I'm keeping all of my review stuff, because this is a professional job. Listen, Linda, this is a professional job, okay? And when you're a professional like me, and you are a professional filmographer making high budget, low quality review films, movies that should be nominated for Oscars about review food, you have to be professional. So I have this plastic bucket. I have a plastic bucket, like a mop bucket. I have a plastic container that I'm keeping all of my review stuff in, so it's staying, nice in the garage because we don't have any room for it anymore. So anyway, I'm trying to keep stuff, clean. I'm constantly cleaning stuff. So anyway, I was like, if I put this bread in the garage, I think like in a day, the garage gets pretty hot during the day. At night it gets cold because it's fall again, But I was like, if I put this in there, like tomorrow it could be moldy. So I was like, I'm just going to do the review today. So today I am reviewing the King's Hawaiian, hold on, is this the original, what does it say? The original Hawaiian sweet pretzel slider buns, okay? And I'm reviewing those also with the King's Hawaiian original Hawaiian sweet soft pretzel bites, because I thought that they would kind of go together, for that. So anyway, I'm real excited about this. Now, let me tell you about me finding out about this King's Hawaiian bread, okay? I'm trying to think back about how it all started for me. Which, this stuff has been around forever. So if you guys haven't seen this King's Hawaiian bread, you can get it at the grocery store. It's probably not the healthiest thing in the entire world for you. But anyway, it's like this sweet bread, Hawaiian bread. It's been around forever. They have like big buns, small buns. I like big buns, and I cannot lie. Actually, in these, I like small buns. And I don't usually like small buns. I usually like big buns. But anyway, so they have like they have bread now. They have everything. It tastes just like the sweet bread. So I think it was a couple years ago, I was talking in my vlog about when I was growing up as a kid, one of our neighbors, we would go over to our neighbors' houses for lunch and stuff like that, different kids in the neighborhood, we would all go over to one person's house when I was growing up as a kid for lunch. And my one neighbor, she would always make hot dogs, but she put them in these buns, and I couldn't remember what the buns, how they tasted, but the bread was sweet. It was like this sweet bread. And so I was trying to explain it in a vlog, and somebody was like, are you talking about King's Hawaiian bread or something like that? I think this is how it started for me. And I was like, I don't think so. I don't know, but I think I went and looked then, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get some of this King's Hawaiian bread. So I got some, and I didn't really know what to do with it, so I made some sandwiches in it, and I started making sandwiches. I think first I got the bigger buns, and then I got the smaller ones. I don't remember. The regular bread. And so at that point, I would, get, different kinds of cheeses, like Havarti cheese, and I would put, hot mustard and hummus, and I would, fold the cheese over with, the boats of lettuce, and I would make these little sandwiches, these little, veggie slider, not with the veggie meat, but just with, cheese and lettuce and things like that, and onion, and they were so good. I kind of went through a phase where I did that. And so I love this King's Hawaiian bread so much, okay? So my cousin Caroline was like, she's like, you need to review these, okay? She's like, you need to review these. So I have these. I have the soft pretzel bites. But then we were at Target, and I saw the King's Hawaiian, because I was like, oh, do they have these at Target too? And when I was looking there, I saw the pretzel sliders. And so I was like, oh, well, let's try the pretzel sliders as well. I probably should have made a sandwich with this, and maybe I will, and I'll save that for a Peter Does Stuff video or something like that. So that's the story, Morning Glory. Over my Peter Does Stuff channel, I think maybe I did it on a bagel. I don't think maybe I did it on one of these, but I did do a video where I made a sandwich. I think it's called Making a Healthy Sandwich or something like that. And I think I used this King's Hawaiian bread. Oh my God, you guys, this bread is so good. So I'm kind of excited about this. Now, I will tell you, as far as the pretzel rolls go, do you guys ever go to a restaurant and they'll have a sandwich and it's you have an option for a pretzel roll or a regular hamburger. Oh my God, are you the hamburger? For a regular hamburger bun or whatever, and you're like, oh my God, a pretzel roll? That sounds so good. And then you get it, and it's just it doesn't taste that good at all, right? And you're like, no, I should have gone with just a regular hot dog, a hamburger bun. My husband, he started this years ago because of anyway, getting real healthy. He doesn't even eat a bun anymore. Like, I think he eats, like, maybe now the top bun, but not the bottom bun. And for a long time, he just do the lettuce. Y'all do that? That's not even a cheeseburger. What are you thinking? And I'm a vegetarian, so I only eat the Impossible Burgers and the Beyond Burgers and the veggie patties and stuff like that. But what are y'all doing? Okay? I mean, you know by now that the bread is the best part of a hamburger, don't you? I mean, like, you're basically, like... You're basically, I don't really know how to say this any other way, but I did just finish Below Deck Mediterranean last night, and so I will quote Ellie on Below Deck Mediterranean last night when Aisha gives her a compliment and she doesn't like it. And what she says is, it's kind of like laying in bed with your vibrator, and halfway through, the vibrator dies on you, and then you're just laying there like, what? That's kind of like a cheeseburger without bun. It is, though, okay? Don't even sit there and tell me, oh, I like a bunless cheeseburger on lettuce. It's gross. And you know what else is gross? Those lettuce wraps. Those lettuce wraps are a trap, okay? $19.99 for some, I don't know, leftover compost that you put in a lettuce boat and you call it a lettuce wrap. It's crap. What are y'all doing? Okay, it's salad. You're paying $19.90 for fancy salad. That's what you're doing. Anyway, let's try these. I don't know how much these are. What does it say back here? Sweet pretzel slider buns. Don't you think the word slider sounds so gross? But I will tell you, if you have White Castles, so I call them White Castles, I add an S to it. I call it the White Castles. Back in the day, we used to call it Whitey Castile. But anyway, White Castles is kind of like Crystals, but not really. White Castles is better, and they have sliders. They're known for their sliders. Well, back in the day, there's like this joke that like they're the food that you eat if you're like really wasted drunk. Well, I did eat them when I was wasted drunk, but I never stopped when I got sober. I've been sober 29 and a half years, and I never stopped because I love the White Castles, okay? And their onion chips and everything is so good. But anyway, they have, okay? Now, you know Burger King's got the this is just a side note kind of thing, okay? Because we're talking about sliders. But Burger King's got the Impossible Whopper. It's pretty good, okay? Cheesecake Factory's got the Impossible Burger. It's pretty good. I like an Impossible Burger. Hardee's, Carl's Jr., they had the Beyond Burger, and then they also had the Beyond Sausage Biscuits. Oh my God, those were fantastic, but they got rid of those. I don't know why. What is it? Kentucky Fried Chicken had the Beyond Chicken Nuggets. They were so good, but they got rid of those. I don't know why. They do it for a while to like, you know, really like piss off the vegetarians and the vegans. It's like they try them for a while and then they get rid of them. So anyway, but White Castles, okay, still has the Impossible Slider. It is so good. It is probably one of the best Impossible Burgers I've ever had in my entire life. I did a review of it over here, but I don't know what I said then, but I can tell you now, I haven't had them in forever. Now I want them for dinner tonight, but I got my weigh-in tomorrow for my weight loss journey, so we can't do that. Okay, sweet. But I think slider has kind of a bad kind of connotation in our society. It's like, the slider is kind of like a derogatory word for like a cheeseburger. Like if somebody says, do you want a slider? It's either like you go to like a fancy steak restaurant and somebody's like, do you want a slider? And they're like, slider? Is that a fancy steak restaurant? It's always kind of like the cheaper version of what you should get. You know what I mean? Or it's like cutesy. Sliders are cutesy. I think it's really oppressive to sliders if you want to know the truth. Okay, sliders can stand on their own. They really can. And I love a good slider, okay, if it's vegetarian. But anyway, sweet pretzel slider buns. Our King's Hawaiian sweet pretzel slider buns are pre-salted with all the Hawaiian sweetness you love in an irresistible pretzel-style bun for your favorite burger, pulled pork. I cannot stand that word, and when I did eat meat, I never ate pulled pork. That is the grossest. I can remember going to this wedding back in the day. Oh my God, my friends from Seymour, Indiana, we went to this wedding, and I'll never forget. And they had like literally on the back, they had like a pig on like a roaster thing back there. And the bride, she's a good friend of ours, stuff like that. God love her. We had to make these. We stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning. No, true story, we did. We were at I think it was not the Union Hall, but the Knights of Columbus, the KSC or whatever. That's where they were having their wedding reception. I'll never forget her coming in. She had her wedding dress and everything like that. Her train of her wedding dress over one arm. She's like, y'all get some pig. And she came in and there was like pig sauce all over her and stuff like that. But anyway, we stayed up. My ex and I and these 2 gals that we were friends with from Seymour, we stayed up till 3 o'clock in the morning, and they had these plastic fork and spoons and knives that you had to tie together, and in it you had to tie this little bag of 2 kisses, those chocolate kisses, and there was a note on it. Okay, this is what we were doing at 3 o'clock in the morning, blowing up balloons and putting these things together. I'll never forget it. Probably one of my favorite nights of my entire life, okay? And we had to put these things together, and on the note it said, here's some kisses from the new Mr. and Mrs. And that's so cute. But anyway, they had this big pig. I mean, basically, you know, Wilbur from Charlotte's Web. They had this pig out in the backyard of this KFC, right? And they're like, it's pulled pork. I thought I was going to gag a maggot. I thought, this is so disgusting. If you eat pulled pork, it's like my grandma. My cousin Caroline always talks about my grandmother went to prison. My cousin Caroline goes, I remember grandma's loose meat sandwiches. Don't even tell anybody that, okay? I mean, listen, it's embarrassing enough that her grandma went to prison, let alone that she made anybody loose meat sandwiches. Okay, you don't want to be telling people stories like that, okay? Don't be getting drunk at a family reunion and bragging about your loose meat sandwich or your pulled pork recipe, okay? It's not a good look. I know I just pissed somebody off out there. Like, what? I made the best pulled. You know what? Go back to 1990. They're looking for your sense of humor over there if you're getting that upset about some pulled pork. Anyway, an irresistible pretzel-style bun for your favorite burger, pulled pork, or grilled chicken sliders. Okay. So let's get into this and let's try this. Are you ready? Here they are. Let's smell it. I can't wait to smell it. Did you guys ever smell the King's Hawaiian bun? They are so good. Okay. Coming out slowly. This is about as much cooking as I do. Look, I took this out of the oven. Ooh, they do smell so good, though. Okay. See, if you've never seen them before, you might not see them now because they're all just kind of standing up and saying hello. Hi! I can't even get them out of here. Okay, so when you open up, I mean, without the salt and stuff like that, they look like a bunch of pretzels, but this is kind of what they look like, okay, in the pack. So we're going to take one and we're going to just try this. Then we're going to close the pack back up because you clean up as you go. Okay. There you go. We're going to put the thing back on there. So my husband can have them. You don't want any of this shit. 25 cents for the custard. Okay, so here it is. Let's try it. I forgot how chewy these are. These are good. Oh my god, they're so soft. Okay, these are good. I don't usually like a pretzel bun. I always usually feel like it's kind of a letdown. I don't know how I'd feel like this if I had it on like an Impossible Burger or something like that. But like for like a cheese and lettuce sandwich, oh my god, these would be so good. It's like if, I mean, it tastes like one of the regular rolls, but just like pizza-fied, pretzel-fied. I mean, you can definitely taste the salt on here. It tastes like a pretzel. The top part tastes like a pretzel. The inside tastes like the bread. I think I might like this almost more than the bread, if you want to know the truth. This is really good. It's a little bit less sweet than the regular bread. I think that might be what I like about it. I'm not going to eat the bottom half. Because when I get a burger, I always just eat the top bun. That's a lie straight from the pit of hell. I might only eat the bun. Anyway, these are good. They can have, you know, it's interesting they sell the salt on there. I could have a little bit more salt on here. I like more salt in mine. I'm going to give these a 9.5 out of 10. They're really good. I'm really impressed with these. Oh my god, so then I got these, I kind of forgot I had the pretzel bites. So let's try these pretzel bites. And if I like the buns, I'm sure I'll like the pretzel bites. I'm so excited about them. Oh, hot mustard. I should have brought some hot mustard. Now, I don't know if these are going to be hard or soft. Do you think they're going to be hard or soft? Does it say on here? Soft pretzel bites, it says on top of here. Okay, so this is, you get so many of them from Costco. Does it say how many you get? Does anybody want to guess how many are in here? You have any idea? It doesn't say. 1 pound, 4.8 ounces. It doesn't say how many. I wanted to guess. Okay, let's try one of these. Oh, they are, like, they're as, like, soft as the buns. These are like mini buns. These taste almost exactly like the buns. These are more bread than pretzels. These taste almost exactly like the rolls. I mean, are they like exactly like the rolls? These are just smaller rolls, is what they are. I mean, but you can't make a sandwich out of this, or could you? Oh my god, if you were a mouse, have you ever seen those pictures I post on my Instagram of like all the mouse living in little houses and stuff like that? Mice living in little houses. They can make little sandwiches out of this. Oh my god, how fun. I mean, I don't have any mice, I hope. But anyway, if I did, we have in this house though before. And you don't want to leave around buns because then you'll have more mice. But I guess I could make sandwiches out of it if I left it around. Maybe I'll leave that one out just from my mice, my mice family. Mouse family? It doesn't matter. Anyway, these are, to be honest with you, these are kind of a letdown because I can't imagine myself just going in here and grabbing one of these as a snack. It's literally like bread. It's literally a piece of bread. Yeah. As a bun, I like it. As just a snack, it just tastes like you're getting a wad of butt. Like, this reminds me of, like, I remember being a little kid, and my dad and I were fishing for parrotfish, and so you do, like, the balls of that, like dough, like bread. You just roll it up. That's what this reminds me of. Rolled up bread. No, I'm not into this. This is a 5. This is a fail. This is like, oh my God, whoever was the marketer for this should be fired. Because I can tell you, this is a FTLT. Okay, this is the first time, last time, as my cousin and her husband say. I mean, somebody was like, oh my God, we did the bun, so we should do these. Okay, no. This is a waste of money. You can't even make sandwiches out of that. Anyway, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send this to my husband, okay, to work tomorrow, that he can put this in the kitchen and people can snack on these and be like, oh my God, those are so good, because they don't know that the buns exist, see? But I know that the buns exist. 5. I'm going to give it a 4.5 because I'm pissed. Anyway, because I was really excited out with some hot mustard and stuff, you know? Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.